Snow this week and likely this month because we're moving into meteorological spring. The months of meteorological winter are December, January, February, so now we're shifting gears, but there's also astronomical spring. There's like two different ways you can kind of categorize that. A lot of people, when they talk about spring, they talk about astronomical spring, and for this sake, that begins in just 20 days. That's on March 20th. The average high then is 42 degrees. The average high now is 32 degrees. It's about to start getting a whole lot warmer, aside from the fact that it doesn't look like that's going to be coming our way too quickly. I have a forecast for the mid part of March coming up, but right now, this morning, we're tracking some snowflakes moving into Olmsted County from Dodge County and some raindrops moving in from Austin as well. There's not really much falling a whole lot on the radar anywhere. There's some clouds moving through, and yeah, you got some snowflakes all the way up to the Twin Cities from Rochester. But it's not a lot, and this isn't going to last too much longer in Rochester either. If you're seeing snowflakes right now in Rochester, especially in the north side, this will at the very most last another hour, and it likely will last much shorter than that. Temperatures right now are in the low to mid 30s, I would say, just above freezing. We're not seeing a whole lot of melting snow. We did have snow overnight in some spots, but that really didn't accumulate that much. And some of it has already started to melt again because temperatures are above freezing. Partially to completely covered roads, kind of a patchwork. They're here and there in southeast Minnesota. Generally, there are still some slick spots on those roads, so be aware of that. But nothing overly concerning, nothing you haven't seen before, just a little bit extra caution. This morning, temperatures are holding in the mid-30s, even through lunchtime. There's a caveat, and that caveat is that if you get some extra sunshine in the middle part of the day, there's probably going to be a pocket somewhere. Those temperatures are going to spike to 40 degrees. Most of the rest of us who see most of the cloudy skies here in the middle part of the day are going to hold in the mid-30s, maybe the upper 30s, and then it's just cloudy into the afternoon. So really, it's a pretty mild day, all things considered. Now, as we work into the next couple of days, it's still pretty mild. Mostly cloudy skies Thursday, Friday, and even Saturday. Thursday tomorrow, most of the day should hold below freezing. Does look like it'll briefly touch above freezing Friday. And Saturday, similar temperatures. We're holding pretty steady this weekend. But it's when the weekend returns that we're tracking a return of chances for snow. It looks like a small chance late Saturday and another chance coming our way late Sunday into early Monday. That one can be a bit more impactful, but we'll talk more about that in the future, and you'll see it on the 7-day. Now, I want to talk about March because now we're starting March, and typically as we work into March, our average high temperatures start to spike. That's why it's the start of meteorological spring. Right now, average high temps this time of year, 32. End of the month, it's 48 degrees. It's getting so much warmer. Even in the 2 weeks, the average high temps are in the upper 30s. Here's the thing, though. It looks like the mid part of March is going to be below average, like really below average, in fact. So there's probably plenty of still days with highs in the low 30s or even 20s. That's probably likely as we work into middle March, which means winter is set to continue at least through the good chunk of this month. It may not be till, it may not be till towards the end of the month of March where we can start to talk about a really decent warm-up coming our way, Annalise.
All right, thank you for that update, Sean. Looking back at our winter season.